told that today is cooking practice, and a female teacher tells them to remember the recipe that she taught last time. Marui, who sees Hachio, thinks just because she doesn't remember anything when being a delinquent doesn't mean she has to look so good when wearing an apron. It's seen that Hachio is having difficulty when wearing the apron, thinking about the usual Hachio, who would become very annoyed because that apron string is very troublesome for her. Marui then calls out to Hachio, but she doesn't respond to him. Hachio, who looks annoyed, is trying to tie that apron string. Someone says about Hachio really taking class seriously feels weird. Marui plans to do something that will make Hachio remember back when she was still a delinquent. He will wear that bandana. Hachio then turns around to see him. Marui, who wears that bandana to cover half his face, says nice to meet Hachio. Hachio, who sees Marui, then falls silent, while the others become surprised. Marui then asks if this kinda looks like a delinquent, but Hachio just stays silent. And some students behind Hachio become worried and think to stop fooling around like that in front of Hachio. Marui then fixes his bandana and gets surprised when seeing about that cooking. He then tells Hachio to look at that pasta measurer, and it looks like knuckles, and how strong that thing is. Hachio tells Marui to stop fooling around. Marui then apologizes and thinks that it didn't work. But the real Hachio thinks that it's amazing seeing Marui pretending to be a delinquent, and that's really rare. Some other students wonder what Marui is doing. Hachio then asks what they're going to make, which Marui answers is pasta. Other students then agree, and they'll work by themselves for a while and propose about a taste battle, and whoever loses has to buy juice, which Marui agrees. That sounds cool. They then go to cook, and unknowingly, Hachio successfully cooks spaghetti, which makes everyone surprised when seeing it. Marui thinks, how can Hachio cook? And he thought Hachio would make fried bananas. Hachio feels happy because it went perfectly, thanks to her effort. Watching recipes last night apparently wasn't in vain, and usually she makes fried bananas. Hachio says that she doesn't know whether it tastes good or not, but Marui thinks that's not at all something a delinquent would make, and other students ask if they made something luxurious like that. It's shining bright. A girl says that they have to show it to the teacher before they eat it, which another student responds that he'll come along with her. Hachio then asks Marui if he wants to try it, which Marui responds if he can have one bite. Hachio looks like she's about to feed Marui, and suddenly directly puts that spaghetti into Marui's mouth. Hachio asks how it tastes, which Marui responds while blushing that it's delicious. Hachio becomes shy, thinking that she succeeded in doing it and now they're dating, but thinks again that they should get married now. Marui, who thinks that Hachio really said it, there's no way a delinquent would say that. He was just fed, and he's sure that's all. Seeing Hachio and Marui there and wondering if both of them are having diarrhea,